marijuana. And the next NGO statement is by Interdisciplinary Centre for Cannabis Research, ICCR. Vicki Hanson will be making the statement online. You have the floor.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, the distinguished members of the committee, ladies and gentlemen. We, the people of Jamaica and civil society groups in CARICOM, remain very disappointed with the review of the International Drug Treaty, as it didn't go further in regards to the recognition of the cultural and traditional rights to use certain plants such as cannabis. It is our strong belief that the recognition of cultural rights is a critical element of any sustainable development approach in our region. In regions such as the Caribbean, the use of cannabis has been historical, and there has been a number of traditional communities and groups such as our Maroons, our Indian descendants, and Rastafarians who have grown up using the plant as a traditional remedy for ailments. The Maroon communities, descendants of runaway slaves across the Caribbean, uses cannabis as well as other plants to treat various illnesses. The Indian communities has historically used cannabis as part of their community practices. The Indian indentured laborers and their communities have mixed with the existing African culture to strengthen and enrich the lives and health of the Caribbean people. And it is unfortunate that these cultural variations was not fully taken into consideration. Another important community, or Rastafarian community, has evolved across the Caribbean region over the years and have used cannabis not only as medicine, but as food and sacrament. It was important, therefore, that these various cultural dynamics should have been taken into consideration as we sought to establish a more sustainable approach to implementing the International Drug Control Treaties. It is indeed unfortunate not to have these taken into consideration. It is also important that we know that most contemporary medicine have originated from traditional medicines and traditional practices of these cultural communities. Another important point and final point to know is that the International Drug Control Treaties were first introduced and established on premises of discrimination and prejudice towards certain culture and people, and in a colonial nature. We, the people of the Caribbean, do hope that at some point in the future, the CND and our world leaders will seek to correct the mistakes and accept that there are various cultures that use so-called drug plants culturally as medicine, as food, and as sacrament. We thank you.
I thank the statement by ICCR, Interdisciplinary Centre for Cannabis Research, and the next statement